Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shannon and today I am talking about one of my favorite topics, interior design, and specifically how to design your place if you're on a budget, and I think most of us are. I want to give you guys all the tips and everything behind the scenes on how I went into my move at the beginning of the year. We moved from Los Angeles to New York. I'm going to show you every single thing about how I planned, how I incorporated the furniture and things that we already have, and then also my methods and tips for buying new things to add into your new place if you're moving or your place just needs a little bit of an upgrade. Before I jump into the video, I just wanted to say happy August. I cannot believe it's already August. I do understand New Yorkers now. In the winter, it is very chill. There's not a lot going on. The blizzards usually cancel your plans if you make any. And then once the summer comes, it is busy. We're going to weddings back to back. We're traveling all over. It is busy. Activities, plans, barbecue, now golf. I went golfing for the first time last Sunday. It was actually more fun than I thought it would be. But if you have made it to August and you are not completely exhausted, give yourself a pat on the back. We are halfway through the summer. Summer is my favorite time of the year, so I am specifically very excited that we do have a whole new month of August. I will be headed back out to the beach on Long Island for at least a week towards the end of the summer, so you'll get to see a little bit of a vlog there. Let's jump into this video, but do not forget to hit that red subscribe button, like this video, and share it with somebody else that might be moving or looking to do some kind of upgrades in their house, but looking for how to do it on a budget. Share this video with friends or family. Thank you guys so much for being here. I know you're gonna love this video, so let's hop right into it. Okay, first things first, before you start buying, before you go into any store, start looking around on websites, online, set aside time to plan this out. You need to at least set aside about an hour at least. Like I have worked on, when I was planning, I worked on it a little bit each day, and it was a lot easier because we were planning 2 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, living room, kitchen, and we needed outdoor furniture. So for me to go a little bit slower and just do a little bit every day was definitely helpful in the way I did it. But say you just want to do your living room, you can definitely take 1 hour. If you do not plan ahead, you will probably end up spending more money than you wanted to, and the things you buy might not even match what you already have, and then you're back at square zero and doing returns and everything like that. And that is something that nobody wants to do. So let me show you guys how I actually plan. Whenever I'm starting out any kind of interior design project, whether it's for my house or somebody else, I always start with Pinterest. Pinterest, you can use this, it's online, it's an app, but it's also on the web. You can use it on your computer, and it's for free to sign up. So Pinterest is really helpful. It has a collection of images, and all you type in is what you're looking for. Farmhouse, country, modern, contemporary, whatever style. And if you don't know your style, just type in living room ideas, living room interior ideas. So the room is specific, and then say you're looking for couches, say you're looking for a kind of like pull-out couch. You can really type in anything on Pinterest, and I have Pinterest on my phone at all times. I love Pinterest. There's also like quotes and different stuff you can find on there. But what I'm gonna do is type in living room designs. Let's type in designs, and a lot comes up. Under where it says living room designs, there's small spaces, modern, luxury, so many different kinds you can click on. So let's do small spaces because I really had to focus on this when we were in our 800 square foot apartment in the marina back in Los Angeles. So at first you want to scroll, you want to get some inspiration. So say I like this picture here, I'm going to save it, and you can actually create a board. A board is something you're going to have, it's like saving in a folder. So if you're working on one room, you can just put in, you know, living room, whatever you want, but you can also make each board different for each different room in your house, and that's really helpful because odds are you are going to plan them out a little bit differently. Of course, you want a theme to go through the whole house, so it's fluid and connected and it looks like all one big piece, but everything in each room is probably going to be pretty different. So create your board on Pinterest. You can also use Google Images, but while you're looking at ideas for design, you really want to think about what makes you feel comfortable, what atmosphere, what vibe, what colors, what textures. I love soft pillows pillows, and I like more neutral colors because to me, it actually calms my nervous system. So your home, especially your bedroom, your living room, this is your safe space. This is for you. Make it for you. Don't make it for anybody else. Don't think, oh, this is trendy, this is stylish, and I'm gonna put this here. This is for you, and focus on this all the way through designing your house project. The last thing I wanted to show you on Pinterest was this little shop button. So you click shop, and you can actually shop the photos on Pinterest. So this one is Walmart. I've actually gotten a lot of stuff from Walmart previously, and they're pretty good. So look, there's this 8x10 rug. It says it's $32.29, and then you click visit, and it'll bring you right to the website so you can purchase that rug. Once you're good, once you have an idea of what you're looking for, once you're really feeling into that, go over to CANVA. CANVA is also free, you can use online, or they also have a free app. This is where you're going to create your mood board. You can totally skip ahead this step. I don't want to make it too complicated, but for me, this definitely helps visualize what I already have and if it's going to work with the pieces that I'm interested in getting. So first you're going to look up, so say you have this gray couch, you're going to look it up online. If you can't find the exact one, find a similar one. Bring the photo into CANVA. So just create a new design in CANVA. It doesn't matter how big it is, the dimensions of what you're creating, because the point is to just see how things look together and to get a good idea. I also put some colors on my mood board as well, just to think about the colors I wanted to keep with the room. So this specific design was for our dining room, and you could see I brought in a lot of different chairs, a bench. I was putting things together to see what would match with this wood table, and we actually got a similar wood table, but I knew I wanted something with wood. I wasn't sure if I wanted a bench or this blue pop of color, or there's different kinds of chairs here as well. So you can really kind of think about what you're going to like. And if you can, if it's possible, go into the store, try these chairs out. A lot of these chairs were actually from At Home. There was an At Home store actually upstate that I went to, sat in a lot of these chairs, the stools, and they were comfortable. So then I went online to try and see if they would go together. Next, I worked on my bedroom. So like I was saying, I do love the neutrals and the natural style. We already had this headboard and the bed, and I knew that we were going to keep it. I actually love it so much. I think it's from Living Spaces, and they have a lot of matching pieces. So I put the bed in because I knew that we were going to keep that. From there, I put in different wood or white wood styles of dressers, nightstands, and then neutral curtains as well, and of course a big mirror. We actually got this double dresser in the middle and the nightstand down below. We got those on either side. But looking at this, it really helped me see which nightstand was gonna go best. So I took this and I actually broke it down into if I wanted the dresser, and then debating between the nightstands and the curtains. And then here I thought maybe this dresser and the nightstand could go together. Then here was my office mood board. I had a lot of these things. I had like all of the office supplies up top and the bookshelf to the left. I did end up getting the desks to the top right, and we got a similar day bed, but this actually ended up turning into Greg's office, which is totally fine. But I still like to have this kind of being cohesive. So I really like seeing that as well. And then lastly, this is a picture I took in from Pinterest, just a mood board for the bedroom. If you guys do want a separate video of exactly how I use CANVA for my mood boards and I remove the background and all these little details, I can make a totally different video for that. But for now, we're gonna go ahead to the next step. Now it is actually time to get started shopping. I wanna share a few of my favorite stores. Nothing in this video is sponsored, but I will share a lot of the links down below, and I also have an Amazon favorites and Wayfair favorites of furniture and decor, things that we used in this place. I walk you through the whole entire place we have here and show you guys each thing and where it's from. So Wayfair, Walmart, Amazon, and IKEA are probably going to be your best bet if you want to stay on a reasonable budget, especially if you need to furnish a whole house. I do know a lot of people like to invest in things they want to last a long time. So a couch, you might invest in a nicer couch, or a bed frame or a mattress. Mattresses specifically, I do not consider that decor. That is like a must-have. And we do have a very nice mattress because that plays into your whole entire day, how you sleep, how your back feels, how your neck feels. So there are some things in your house you do want to invest in good quality, and you want to have it around for a long time as well. For a lot of decor items, for coasters, for so many things, you can find it at the stores that I just mentioned. I want to mention free options as well. So we actually manifested our last coffee table. It was so funny. We knew we wanted a lift top, white wood. We talked about this for so long, and I just could not find one that was like under $1,000 for me. I'm not gonna pay for a coffee table over $1,000. Like, I thought that was crazy. So one day we were actually walking home through our garage. We lived in a big apartment complex, and there's an area where people just put free stuff out, and that's where we saw it. It was free. It just needed like a little bit of cleaning, but for the most part it was in pretty good shape, and we had that for like a year and a half until we actually moved back to New York and we got a new one, but the same style, like a lift top as well. But you can manifest free items. Like, that was so crazy. It was exactly what we wanted. You can also go on Facebook Marketplace, put in the free tab. There are so many options, or you can also look there for secondhand items as well that are gently used. That's a good option as well. Look at things like a dresser if it just needs to be sanded or repainted. Look at things that you can refinish. Okay, lastly, I wanted to take you through a design I have been working on for one of my friends, and for this theme I'm keeping it a little bit like wood, relaxed. I do want to pop in a little bit of color, but basically this person needs a few things for each room. But right now I'm focusing on the bedroom and the living room since they will need the most furniture. And I wanted to walk you through exactly the sites that I'm looking for and the product. So this might give you a little bit of inspo as well. So I have my computer right here, and I'll show you guys up on the screen as well as I go through. Just so you guys can see, here is Canva and here is my mood board. This honestly took me maybe a half hour to find these pieces, but I want to show you what I'm looking at. So Walmart, even though there sometimes is not a lot of stuff like this in the store, take a look on the website and there are a lot more options. So this is a gorgeous queen bed for $156, and you can see the reviews. Like, if you're buying online, looking at the reviews obviously are so important. This is definitely a steal for a beautiful queen bed like this. So I put it over here in the middle. Next, I was looking at an IKEA dresser. I used to have an IKEA dresser and a TV unit, and they both lasted until I sold them. I think after 6 years of having them. I sold my TV unit when I moved here. My dresser maybe 4 years ago, but I basically only sold the IKEA furniture because I was upgrading or getting a new style, something like that. Nothing ever broke. So I do stand by IKEA furniture. This beautiful dresser, I love this. This is making me want to redo my own place. But this dresser is $249.99 for 6 straws. So I put it over here, and to kind of follow along with, I want to have a little bit of contrast of dark wood. I really like that wood, but then I want to have some white, some pops of white, so we're not super dark. And also I like how there's some black accents here, darker accents in terms of the knobs that are going to go well with the dark bed. Next, my pop of color, I thought this muted bluish gray duvet really popped in that room because it's going to go on top of this dark wooden headboard. So this place is more in the woods, more of a woodsy vibe, and I love that. I feel like also with the texture on this bedspread, I really think it would look so nice in this room. This for a full queen is only $34.99. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you don't see something in your local Walmart, go online to the website. Next, I was looking at these nightstands from Amazon, $59.99. You can probably find something a little bit cheaper, but I really did like these nightstands. You can get 1 or 2, and I was putting them right next to this bedspread and to the dresser because these are all going to be together as well. And I do like the contrast with the bed. You can always go full one color, full wood, but you can also put a few different things together. Next, this person does need something like a pull-out couch or a sleeper sofa, and I've actually slept on one of these previously. I think we were staying at an Airbnb last year. I think this was in Florida, and this is $749, but basically you get an extra place for guests to sleep, which is always really helpful. I do like this more darker tan color, and I put it down here because it's gonna go in the living room with a few other pieces of furniture. So next I was looking at a lift top coffee table. Once you go lift top, you cannot go back. This is very affordable. Ours was in the 600 range, where you can find something for way cheaper. So $195, $99 for this one. This is a little bit smaller than the one I have. But again, if you're working with a small space, this is all you need. Plus the added storage. You always want to think about, can I put winter clothes under the bed in the summer that are in boxes? Can I put something in the coffee table, or where can I play with storage? So I like this to go along with this TV unit stand. So this wasn't the exact TV stand I had from IKEA, but it is pretty similar. I think it's the same brand as well. You can go all white here. I was looking at that option, but I think I wanted to bring the wood throughout the living room. And this is $299, which is a great price for a TV unit. And then lastly, I was looking at rugs just to bring the whole room together. I really like this neutral rug. You can either put it under the bed to kind of bring everything together in the bedroom, or I was even thinking you could put it in the living room. So I kind of put it in the center of the page. So I hope this gave you guys a better idea of literally how I'm looking at different items, putting them together in Canva, or you can put them literally on a Word document, a PowerPoint, whatever software you're comfortable with, and then making decisions from there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I had fun making it. I love interior design so much. If you guys have any other questions, just feel free to write them down in the comments. I always answer every single comment. Thanks again for subscribing and watching this video, and I will see you guys next Wednesday.